We are under the lights as the show. Major League Baseball ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 2-1 home.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch.
Got a full count.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Misses to him. It's ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
down,
Hey,
21.
doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And that misses 2-2. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired, and there's 1 away.
The
Edmund.
right fielder, Tommy Edmund.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
That's inside. 2-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
And that's too high, ball two.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
The count is 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Now in the box, Ian Happ, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 0-2 home.
The count is 1-2.
Bounce to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Brad Miller. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Brad Miller.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Outside.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting 5th.
And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-1 now to Kipnis. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rizzo is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2-1. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2. Here it is. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off speed.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home.
Yeah.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Jason.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and Hayward has a base hit.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Right side, but it's well foul. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He waits. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Fouled off. Comes set, the 0-1.
Outside.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right back at the mound. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Wong on at first, nobody out. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. All set for the Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's
2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Lined hard toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 36.
Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the first baseline. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's ready. The payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brad Miller. First offering on its way. A windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-2 the count. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. First offering on its way.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside ball. Ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's foul.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Skied into straightaway right. Edman is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Now, 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Molina shading to his right, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 36.
Ron Ravelli will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading off.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. one out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Tyler Webb has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. O'Neill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Wilson Contreras will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Bader will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so passes.
The 3-1. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out with the man at first. Hits this one hard the other way. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's a hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded to the right, fielded by Goldschmidt. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The pitch. Tyler O'Neill is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. May be lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. He gathers the throw in time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lane Thomas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Nico Horner will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. One out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-1 pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two balls and two strikes to Rizzo. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. No balls and one strike. Here comes the 0-1. This is popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Comes set, the 0-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
Runners on first and third, two away. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a three-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Alex Reyes takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3 runs already home here. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Popped him up. Wong is there for it. And that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Jason Adam, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Inside, ball one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings, in line for the win.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And another foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Cubs used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Kyle Hendricks earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.